Alright, hello traders. Welcome to my first video. This is my first time trying this TradingView screencasting. If you don't know, my name is Mahmoud Khan. The date this video was recorded was on May 17, 2025, and I am a XAUUSD trader for 14 months. So that's pretty much all you need to know about me for this video. My trading strategies, I could name some off the spot. Trend lines, EMA support, resistance. I like to use the fib levels quite frequently. Fib value gaps are here and there. You'll see one in the video. Some other ones, they could be also just regular patterns like bullish flags, etc. Shout out I wanted to make about this video is a person named Shazad. He's my uncle, and he's been trading XAUUSD live for 2 years now. So we'll get into video. So today I'm going to be talking about XAUUSD, which is the gold spot price in US dollars. The pricing's over here on the daily time frame. For some previous backup history, I'd like to tell you guys about gold. Gold's pretty much a safe haven asset for many investors to protect their wealth into. It's mainly used as a hedge against inflation to protect people's wealth. The way it works is that it works inversely with global uncertainties and uses. When the economy is doing pretty poor, many people tend to go towards gold, and they place buy orders as an investment. When the economy strengthens, then I like to type this out. When the poor economy, gold goes up. Strong economy, the gold goes down because gold seems to be less appealing to many investors. I'll give you some important timelines that you guys want to take note of. This part over here, this big rise that came over here, was in approximately March, beginning of March of the year 2024. This was pretty much when I got into trading, and many times I've blown accounts just trying to place sell orders. This drop over here is quite common, and it's a big milestone for the year 2024. This curve right here was the Fed interest rate cuts, and following that was Trump's election when he was elected for president on November 2024. After this, gold faced a small consolidation because people believed the economy to strengthen after he got elected, until it was when he got inaugurated or sworn in around approximately January. Many people were economically uncertain, and because of his trade tariffs, they didn't know where where the economy was going to go. So people saw gold as appealing safe haven, and that's what brings us to the uptrend over here. You can see generally we've been having ups and downs, which were rises, minor pullbacks, as well as minor pullback. I was able to draw this trend over here, and we noticed that after Trump's election, after some time, the beginning of 2025, gold has been facing an uptrend ever since then, and we can tell this by its 50 exponential moving average, which has been showing green all the times, and it's been quite frequent support. I wanted to tell you guys about what I see in gold right now on the date of, again, May 17. I see a lot of reasons where we could be taking buy positions right now. The same way we're able to spot over here using support and resistance, that price generally, it came over here, created a resistance, it comes down, it goes up. When it broke, it came down to retest the resistance as a support before it goes back up again. Let me just maximize this movement. Again, resistance breaks through retest. So again, generally, let's clear the drawings. What I'm seeing right now is a lot of reasons to buy, and I'll show you how. First of all, the number one thing that we can see from this area over here is a trend line that's being respected. I formed the trend line after these 3 points over here, and again, trend lines treated as an area. There's a rejection over here. 3 rejections actually in total by bearish, daily, bullish, and then bearish again. The purple ones are bearish. The cyan candles are bullish. So I want to write these down. Reasons to buy gold right now. Keep it simple. Um, yeah. Number one, we can see the trend line. Let's be specific. 5.5 months trend line, which started from again January 2025. The second reason I'd like to say over here is again using support and resistance. I see the past repeating itself, approximately over here at the, let's say, 350 level. It's not. It's pretty fair. Yeah, 150. Sorry. Grabbing an arrow again, we can see that price bounced off the trend line. It's generally climbing up. Minor pullback. Climbs up. Resistance comes over here. It comes back a little before it goes for the ultimate push to 3,500. Before it consolidates, goes down. And now it's coming up again, and I see that repeating from the past what happened all the way over here. We could say that this could most likely be retested as a support, as the major thing that we're seeing over here is that there's rejection candles over here. Second reason, we'll put that down. Number two, 3,150 resistance plus, not plus, retest. 3,150 resistance reset into support. Yes. Let's go into the third one. Again, I mentioned earlier that I like to use Fibonacci retracements, mainly on the daily time frame. It's not quite a frequent thing that I like to do every single day, but I feel like the Fibonacci retracement is quite strong on the daily time frame. An example would be from here, from this swing low over here to this swing high. I noticed quite strongly that when it came over here, came down to this 61.8% Fibonacci level, aka the golden zone, before it shot back up. And using this again from the 1 to 0 to negative 100%, we could have predicted our next target to 3,500. From this swing low, this part right here, midway point, 61.8%, the golden buy zone before it went back up again. Reusing that same Fibonacci tool against this low over here, I'm just going to bring it over all the way here so you can get a better view of the numbers as well as the lines compared to this high over here. I like to use that. We can see that price starting from this swing low, this swing high over here. There's some consolidation and some pullbacks, but we can notice that again, it's meeting with our 61.8% Fibonacci level, aka the golden zone. And you all know that this is a strong place where we can be taking buys. So that's my third reason. Number three, 61.8% Fibonacci level. I'd like to also mention to you guys that along with the trend line, this EMA has also been acting as a trend line. There's some minor ups and downs, but generally over time, we can treat this as an area of interest. That whenever price just enters this zone over here is where it goes upwards again generally. I'll just plug my laptop. Yes, this area over here, we could say that it's an area of where buy orders typically take place. This EMA has been acting as a support, and as you know, when price is above the EMA, the exponential moving average of 50 days, when it's above that, it generally acts as a support. When it's below, it acts as a resistance. But on the 50-day, we can't really say it's ever resistance because gold has been in an uptrend for about 2 years now. Again, you can see over here, one bounce over here, one bounce over here, pretty much bounces over here in this area as well. Same thing. It's even resistance over here, resistance here. You could probably see consolidation, not really resistance. Consolidation here, size, it's not that frequent, so we can't really depend on it, but you could use it as a one of the reasons to buy if it confluences with others. So that's why I'm gonna put it as number 4. 50-day EMA bounce right here. That's the fourth. Let me recall the fifth. So as you see, if you look closely, for those who don't know what fair value gaps are, is when there's like a big imbalance in price. Normally, it's a big topic to explain, but to make it brief, we can see this wick over here, and then price just jumped high, soared high. There was like a big jump over here, big jump over here, imbalance. You can also consider this fair value gap, but we'll look at this one because I believe it's the one that price most respects, the farthest fair value gap away rather than the nearest. I'm gonna grab this wick over here compared to this like wickless bottom wick, and this is our fair value gap. So there's bullish ones. I believe this is a bullish one, or I don't know. Yeah, bullish, most likely. The bullish value gap. Price creates a large imbalance, big zoom right here, and now price is slowly consolidating. And when it enters this area, this fair value gap, if you can see rejection into it, or when price is just like dipping over here, that's when you generally take the big buy. Fair value gaps. And as you can see, when we look at the daily time frame, for 3 days when price enters this area, we see a wick over here, strong rejection wick following Friday market close, another rejection wick right here. So I'd like to say that this part over here is also a number 5 fair value gap. Signs of rejection, continuation back into the uptrend. Sorry, continuation. Yes, sir. Continuation back into an uptrend over here. And that is pretty much it. You could also consider the wicks as just rejection, but then it just works with every single part over here. This is pretty much my presentation, and I hope you guys enjoyed my analysis on XAUUSD. Again, this is my first ever video, and I just wanted to let you guys know that this is the beginning of my trading journey, and I plan to profit off of this soon. Again, I'm a 14 days. I'm a 14-month demo traders, which means I just do paper trading, practice trading, because I'm still under 18 and I need to build the funds in order to trade, inshallah. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for listening, and we hope soon for more videos to come. Peace out, guys, and we will get a face camera for the videos as well. But right now, it will be audio recordings. Thank you so much for your time, guys, and I hope to speak to you guys soon about gold. But again, to summarize from this video, we could just generally see that through the 5 reasons to buy, gold is trending upwards. You could also add geopolitical tensions and uncertainties, although gold has dropped due to the China and USA tariff truce. But besides that point, a lot of analysts are saying that gold will still be able to hit 3,800. So again, when you look at the Fibonacci level right here, sorry, I forgot to mention this part. When you look at the Fibonacci level, analysts are saying that's going to hit 3,800. When we look at the negative 50%, 3,771, which is almost nearly 3,800. Analysts just round up, so my estimates are we can probably get some more momentum up here. Maybe a small pullback over here to the support retest before we hit 3,800 by maybe even July. You don't even know. You could extend this to all the way to the end, but I really feel like that gold has a lot of momentum right now, and it should be something that a lot of investors should be hopping on right now. You could trade through your CFD, you could go to the banks personally, just buy gold as an investment because generally long term with economic instability, we're not able to slow down inflation, but we're able to stop it. I mean, no, sorry. We're not able to stop inflation, but we're able to sort of slow it down. Just generally over time, gold is popular since 1997 as an investment. Continuing with this trend, eventually one day it's going to hit 4,000, 5,000. Mark my words. All right, guys, I'm going to end the video now. Thank you so much for listening. Peace out.